I do want to prepare myself to get into the production side of things instead of along with just jumping into it. Like, I also want to prepare myself, and I also want, when I go into intern for a production company, I know what I'm doing. But I'm really torn between books, YouTube courses, just reading from like blogs. What's the best way to prepare myself for that? And also, how do I get people to join my team? Like, it's really hard to get people to take me seriously, especially when I'm coming into this, not having much money to start off with. How do I get people to join my team? How do I convince them? How do I persuade them?
Yeah. First of all, I think that we live in such an interesting time right now where YouTube and all these ways of putting yourself online is sort of one day soon maybe going to be a way that these guys kind of shuffle out people from who they want to use for something versus who they don't, because we've created this platform of the internet where we can now use that as sort of a testing ground for what's going to succeed on other platforms. And think of all the people that throw themselves on YouTube, but I think that from what I've seen, the success of people that have built audiences that have stuck is around a few factors. First of all, the most important factor I don't even think is the content. I think it's the cadence and the amount that you post, because if you learn anything about YouTube, it's that consistency is key, and people don't necessarily, when I started Try Living with Lucie, I don't think anyone said there's a gap in the market for a girl to try 5-day challenges and we're just waiting for this girl to start. Mm-hmm. I think instead I kind of just came on YouTube and I started putting out a video every Friday, and before long there were people, we skipped a Friday and people were like hangry about it. And so I think as I've said to someone on my team, like, we didn't make what people wanted, we told them what they needed to want by just making it for them. And so whatever it is that you're interested in making, if you just start and you listen to that YouTube rule and you consistently post content, even if it's not the highest quality or the best format, or if there could be a million things production-wise that can be better, if you focus on building that audience, that's going to be something that makes you more attractive, both to get a team to work with you. If you do a lot of the heavy lifting up front and you are a predator and you can produce and edit and host or whatever your type of content is, once you have proven through that format that there's an audience and that you have people, that's going to make people want to join the team just because of the numbers and the amount of viewers. So unfortunately, you're going to have to do a little bit of heavy lifting up front before people are convinced to work with you. But I think that you have the right mindset of wanting to create, and you phrased it like you don't exactly know what to focus on. I would focus on
basically it's like a hype beast, high snobiety kind of thing. Like, I want to create content, I want to create documentary, and I want to focus on political issues as well. Mm-hmm. But I also want to talk about streetwear, about brands, like different designers, like different. So I definitely have the idea, I definitely have the vision, I have ideas for like stuff that I want to shoot. Yeah, but it was just about preparing myself. And now that you're telling me like to consistency and just start somewhere, like I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I think if you pick a format, like something that the audience knows what to expect every week, mm-hmm. and then you just go ahead and pump out a different video in that same format, but on a different item of clothing or a different area of the city every week, you'll build.
So super fast. There's a cliche in a lot of worlds, like don't try to boil the ocean. So do one thing really well first, then worry about the other things. Like I want to save the world too, but like nail the streetwear and kill that, and figure out how you can be the next high snobiety, and then do the other things.